I'm Amelia Kegel, and I own Wheel and Sprocket with my brother Noel Kegel.
Can you tell me about the first time you remember getting I mean, of all the people in the world that I'm going to be asking this question, what was it like to get your first bike?
Sure. So I grew up as a baby in the bike shop. So my dad ran Wheel and Sprocket for as long as we can remember. And it's funny because like farmers have children to help milk the cows. My dad had kids to help like fix flats and help at the bike shop. So I've been surrounded by bikes my whole entire life, and it's made for an amazing way to grow up. There's no doubt that every new bike that we got, I had to test the bell on those right from the get-go.
Makes sense.
But I think it was my 6th birthday when I finally asked for, like, I want my own bike. I don't want a hand-me-down from my 2 older brothers. I want my own bike. So got really excited. It was the day of the day, and my dad rolls out this bike and it's red, and I start bawling. But yeah, there is no doubt that like bikes help kids just like explore more and feel like, the self-confidence just grows so much more when you're on a bike, and the freedom that you get is just parallel to none.
What exactly did it mean to you to have that bike?
Again, that freedom feeling when you can actually like pedal yourself and like get those training wheels off and be able to explore the neighborhood. And
did your dad teach you to ride?
He did.
So he did the whole holding the back of the bike?
Definitely. And like this one is one to share with your kids, but like our dad growing up, he had like a saying when you were first learning to ride, and it was, look at the ditch, go in the ditch. Look at the road, stay on the road. And it really, like, the perspective from kids when they're first riding, you forget, like, this is a lot of new skill sets all at once. Like, I got to pedal my feet. I got to look where I'm going. Kind of that whole mantra and that, like, I don't know, like, whole mental thing is you look at the ditch, you go in the ditch. But in this world, if you look at the road, you stay on the road.
Oh my gosh, what a philosophy.
It works.
And it is a rite of passage, as much for the kid as it is for the parent.
Yeah.
To be running behind the bike and,
you're doing it. You got it. You finally figured it out.
Exactly. Just across the street, you have a gas station. And I looked at that price, over $5 a gallon. Have you guys seen a real uptick in people buying their bikes?
Well, the last 2 years have really seen a soaring of bike purchases here in the bike shop, not just in Wisconsin, but across the country. But you guys, there's no better time for gas prices to be high than in the summer in Wisconsin. All right, so the weather's amazing. We're blessed with amazing trail systems and more bike paths than we've ever had in the history of bikes here in Wisconsin. So yeah, now that the weather's nice, it is a totally viable thing to take a bike to work instead of a car, or instead of this weekend's activity being driving somewhere far away, what about biking somewhere that's like kind of close and exploring that?